Well, it's officially happened. WLFI Finance is now live and trading, but it hasn't quite gone to plan. The big question is, how is this going to be different? When should people be buying? And more importantly, what do you do if you bought into this? We'll break down all of that in this video, as well as taking a look at exactly what could be coming for the WLFI Finance token in the very near short term. As always, don't forget to smash up that like button to a brand new all-time high. Every day, I'm trying to bring you the best cryptocurrency content to make sure your portfolio is dialed in. So as always, let's get into the video. So, like we said, the Trump family's latest venture, launching the WLFI Finance token. Now, this is a little bit different to the Trump meme coin. Unfortunately, a lot of people believed it was going to do exactly the same. It simply wasn't the case. If you were in our free Discord, you would have definitely heard me talk about this, but the longer term, therefore, outlook looks a little bit more optimistic. We'll take a look at the charts and whatnot in a minute, but this obviously is the token from WLFI Finance with a $40 billion valuation before this even came out. So just to give you an idea of what that looks like, Justin Sun, the founder of Tron, managed to get $145 million worth of tokens airdropped for being one of the bigger holders of the Trump meme coin. So if you're in a world of then saying the two aren't connected, unfortunately, that is simply not true. So what did we get? Well, the reality was early signs actually looked relatively positive. It was going to launch on all the biggest exchanges from Binance, HTX, Get.io. Everyone you would expect wanted a piece of this pie, and it did very well. Launched all the way up to 33 cents before, guess what? Taking a big old dump, and it's currently trading just under 22 cents at the point in which recording this video. So the first session did feature brisk activity around the $0.25 mark and early highs, with intraday action consolidating around that 25 cents. We have subsequently lost that. However, deposits are live across most platforms, and withdrawals are now set to open September the 2nd. So if you're in or you're thinking of getting in, I'd just sit tight. I'd let withdrawals happen. Let's see what is going to happen in these markets before making a decision on the back of it. And the reality is, I think personally, this is going to go down even further. But the caveat to that is, I actually think we could see this reverse. Let me explain a couple of key points. Here is the contract. Here is all the wallet holders. Here is all the nuts and bolts of the WLFI Finance token. You can see here the holders around 38% up at 65,000. And then you've got a couple of contracts which are important to reference. You've got the multi-sig, which I assume is all of the liquidity and everything else. And then this very interesting wallet here, number 2, in fact, holding just over 16.7 billion tokens. So what's this wallet? Well, I think this is the Claim wallet. I think these are all those wallets that ultimately vested tokens. You can see here, Claim Vest, active accounts, and Claim Invest. So these are, in my opinion, all of those wallets that got in before the launch. So we need to keep an eye on this number. This is going to be a very important number to understand where the bottom of this price action, I think, is going to come in. Now, clearly, people only got 20% unlocked today. So this, again, is going to be important. You could say, well, maybe 20% of the entire supply from this particular wallet has already been unlocked. Equally, you've also got people that are locking it back up again, probably looking for a further push down the line, maybe anticipating that the price is going to go up. We need to keep an eye on what's going on with this. And even Binance is only the 12th biggest wallet. All of these wallets are a concern. They are airdropped pre the token going live. They are contract wallets. And again, these could be very important as this token plays out. Remember, the Trump meme coin actually has a complete unlock schedule, basically finishing about a month before Trump ends his term in office. So we need to keep an eye on this, but it isn't, unfortunately, all roses. In fact, when we talk about the circulating supply and the valuation, well, it's all got a bit messy. Here is the tokenomics for the WLFI Finance launch. 10 billion was unlocked in the ecosystem, and then you had 7.7 billion going to Alt5 Sigma Corporation. They're going to be held as part of a treasury strategy. 2.8 is heading over for liquidity, marketing, 4 billion public sale participants, which is similar to kind of what we were talking about with their 20% unlocked at that point. These categories total 24.6 billion, representing the circulating supply at launch. However, there is a problem. The circulating supply will now be 24 billion instead of 5 billion. The 19 billion difference is in fact not in circulation, but since the ecosystem tokens and Alt5 Sigma are now locked via smart contract, not locked via smart contract, CoinMarketCap essentially counts them as circulating, while in fact they are not. Therefore, this is going to give an overinflated market cap and actually could push WLFI Finance, instead of it being the number 38 ranked cryptocurrency at a $5 billion market cap, could actually see it ranked number 12. Now, you may think, well, too bad, that doesn't really matter. Who really cares? Everyone knows what it is. It does matter. This would make WLFI Finance very close to being a top 10 cryptocurrency, and a push up probably above 40 cents gets it into that category. To give you context of what that looks like, it makes it more valuable than something like Chainlink, Sui, as well as Aave and many other absolute critical infrastructure cryptocurrencies that are out right now. And again, that's not the biggest deal in the world, but it kind of is at the same time. Is this deliberate? Is this made to happen on purpose? Time will only tell, but it is important. Think about this though. If you want to trade all your favorite cryptocurrencies, all your top 10 cryptocurrencies, guess what? Check out Bitunix. Also are allowing deposits and withdrawals for WLFI Finance token, but we have a brand new and fantastic offer just for you guys in the 2-Bit Crypto community. We're going to give you 40% rebates on all your trading bonuses over there. You got about 4 weeks left of this one. Head on over there, deposit $100. You're going to get $40 in USDT back to trade all your favorite futures. And don't forget, if you're within the first 100 users, you're going to get $10 for free as well. Now, this is going quick. Many of you are jumping over there and trading your pants off in this market. Some of you even taking the calls out of the free Discord. Check that out as well. If you trade over 2 million, you get another $400 back for free. No KYC, available all over the globe. Definitely check this one out. It's really, really important. Bitunix is a fantastic exchange. And like I said, I've partnered up them to give you the best offer I can get you. So with all of that being said and all the exciting stuff going on with Trump Coin, where can it go? What am I doing? And just for disclosure, I don't own any of this token. I said I wasn't going to buy it at launch. That might change given the fact of who's launched it. So I guess where could we see this going? Well, short term, here is the chart here on the 15-minute. It's a disaster. It's going down. We're probably going to see this come down further with the market, but where could it go? It's listed on Binance, Upbit, Get.io, Bybit, all the top cryptocurrency exchanges, and the fact that it is going to be supporting a bigger narrative. This isn't a meme coin. They're going to be doing launch pads. And just to give you an idea, by the way, Bonk has actually partnered with WLFI Finance to become its official USD1 launch pad on Solana. And if you put your hands in the air and say, 2-Bit, thanks for telling us Bonk might be a great play, I absolutely don't mind. It's fine. Totally fine. So the reality is that trading volume is the key thing. We need to watch what happens with that unlock. Keep an eye on trading volume and ultimately see what's going on in terms of who's listing this. I actually think this could do okay. I'm not going to say it's going to be the greatest project in the entire world, but I think we could see this definitely retest under 20 cents with all of that unlocks and with withdrawals coming on exchanges before we could see this start to rally back to the upside. Is a 50-cent WLFI Finance coin out of the market? Maybe not, especially if they bring real key utility onto the platform, start building a launch pad and bring more reasons to hold this token. So one to keep an eye out on. As always, let me know what you guys are doing in the comments down below. Did you get into this? Did you not? Were you sensible? And more importantly, are you in my free Discord? Because if you're not, you definitely should be. Right. With that being said, as always, thanks so much for watching this video. We appreciate your time. We got some great content coming here at the channel. Like I said, we're working hard to make sure your portfolios, even in the downtrends, are doing pretty well. So smash that like button. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.